Doesn't matter how long you've been single. That's encouragement to know that it's never too late.
Yes.
So many times singles feel like we're left out, that we are the ones in the church that have nobody, Sunday after Sunday, day after day. But as the story of Jake and Jesse tells us, it's never too late. It's never too late. But while we are single, singles need to take advantage
All right.
of our singleness.
Yes.
So many singles go on trips, they go on adventures, they live their lives.
Yes.
And that's what we have to do. Our text is coming from 1 Corinthians, the 7th chapter, verses 32 through 35. And I want to leave with you today two tremendous opportunities that we have as singles. And I'm sure there's more, but I want to leave two tremendous opportunities. And if you would turn to 1 Corinthians, the 7th chapter, and I just want to read verses 32 through 35. If you have it, say amen. Amen. Here Paul is responding to some of the issues that the Corinthian church had. And he's responding to marital situations and singleness in the church. He says, our life for you to be free from concern. An unmarried man is concerned about the Lord's affairs, how he can please the Lord. But a married man is concerned about the affairs of this world, how he can please his wife, and his interests are divided. An unmarried woman or a virgin is concerned about the Lord's affairs. Her aim is to be devoted to the Lord in both body and spirit. But a married woman is concerned about the affairs of this world, how she can please her husband. I am saying this for your own good, not to restrict you, but that you may live in a way that is undivided devotion to the Lord. And another word says, without distraction. So what Paul is saying is, I want you as singles to be free from concern.
All right.
He wants us to live a carefree life.
Yes.
Opportunity number one that we have as singles is to get to know God like nobody else.
Say that.
We can do that as singles. We can get to know God like no one else because we don't have the responsibilities that many married people have.
That's right.
You know, Paul says that married men are concerned about the affairs of the world. And a married man is concerned how he can please his wife and provide for his family. Likewise, a married woman, she's concerned about how she can please her husband. But these concerns are good. But as singles, we don't have those worries. We're not worried about how we can please our husband, so we can get to know God like no one else. Singles have a unique opportunity to grow in the Lord like no one else can.
Say that.
They can get to know God on the deepest of levels. So if you are single, I challenge you to discover, first of all, God's ability to satisfy.
All right.
Singles sometimes they live such exciting lives and they're trying to satisfy the feeling of loneliness. They're often trying to satisfy the feelings of loneliness, and especially when you're around your other friends who have husbands and who have boyfriends, and you're trying to deal with this spirit of loneliness and you're trying to satisfy it. But I challenge you today as singles to put your focus on God.
That's right.
Get to know Him so that He can satisfy you. If you don't mind, turn to Isaiah 55, verses 2 and 3. Isaiah 55, verses 2 and 3. Isaiah 55, verses 2 and 3. The word says, why spend money on what is not bread, and your labor on what does not satisfy? Listen to me and eat what is good, and your soul will delight in the riches of fare. give ear and come to me. Hear me that your soul may live. Why do you spend your energy on things that do not satisfy?
Come on.
Nothing can satisfy us like the Lord.
Yes.
There is an artist that I like to listen to sometime, and it's Michael W. Smith. I don't know how many of you listen to some of his worship CDs, but he has a song that says, "Draw me close." And what he's saying is that you are my desire, God. He says that nothing else will do.
That's right.
He says that you are all I want. You're all I ever need.
Yes.
And singles, I challenge you to discover that part of God, being all that you need, being the only one that can satisfy us. Psalm 63:5, you can jot this down. It says, you, God, satisfy me more than the richest feast.
Come
And when
on
God
now.
satisfies us more than the richest feast, we know that